Blind Bay is a great place to hide out from a strong southerly, go crabbing, or go and explore Blind Island State Park. Blind Bay is on the north side of Shaw Island, right next to the ferry terminal that serves Shaw. It is fairly large with a mud bottom, and most of it is about 2 to 3 fathoms deep. There are 3 buoys at Blind Island State Park and lots of room to anchor in the bay. It is well protected, especially from weather coming from the south, though the farther north you are in the bay, the more chop southerly winds may kick up. The southeast corner of the bay, east of the islet, is supposed to be best if there is heavier weather, but check your depth and the tides if you're going to anchor here. The entrance requires some precaution. Enter on the east side of Blind Island, but watch out for the white marker indicating a large rock that sits about halfway between Blind Island and the Shaw Ferry Terminal. The approach into Blind Bay is halfway between Blind Island and the marker. At high tide, very slightly favor the marker side. As seen from the water, you want to enter halfway between the white marker and Blind Island. The approach on the west side of the island is not suggested as it has several unmarked rocks. Once in the bay, you have the option of using one of the 3 buoys at Blind Island or anchoring in the large bay. All of the shore is private except for a beach on the west side, but it is public only up to the high water mark. At the top of the bay is Blind Island State Park. Blind Island is pretty small. It's about 2 to 3 acres, and there's not a lot here. A little over a dozen trees, 4 campsites, and a composting toilet. It is part of the Cascadia Marine Trail, and it has some beautiful views of Harney Channel. For landing, most of the shore is pretty rocky, but there is one spot on the west side of the island that has gravel all the way up and is a good spot to land a dinghy or a kayak. The island is a nice place to relax for a while and watch the ferries and other boats go by. The composting toilet is cute too. Being part of the Cascadia Marine Trail, the campsites are reserved for travelers in human or wind-powered beachable watercraft. There are 4 campsites with nice views. If you need supplies, there is a store by the Shaw Ferry Terminal. You can tie up your dinghy for a short time at a private marina next to the ferry terminal. Across Harney Channel, at what's known as Orcas Village, there is a seasonal fuel dock, groceries, and other services near the ferry terminal for Orcas Island. Though I haven't tried, the crabbing at Blind Bay is supposed to be excellent. With Blind Bay in the middle of the islands, it can be an easily accessible spot to take a break for a while.